Yeah, we're playing Mulligan with crude here. So what do we have here? Sea Hag seems annoying. What's the best way to deal with that? I want to open like, I don't know, Bonfire, Sea Hag, too aggressive. There was Moat. So eventually you're building like a moat-ish sort of draw engine. I think I can open Bonfire Remodel. That's better than Bonfire Sea Hag. Okay, this is a little annoying, but whatever. Probably just borrow and Bonfire. Well, that leaves my model with all my coppers down there. Well, I think that's probably better than triggering the shuffle and having my states miss my remodel forever. Okay, he follows suit. Yeah, I mean, you can also play with Poorhouse here, because that seems like it's the best payload, so I might take a Poorhouse here. Well, no, that's probably early. Yeah, I don't know. No, it seems okay to do it, and then to borrow, and then do some more bonfiring. Here we will go ahead and remodel a state into Workers' Village. So the question is, what do we take here? I feel like I do want a Devil's Workshop. Start getting some imps. So we can get one Devil's Workshop and something else, I guess. So it could be like to borrow and take like, well, borrowing doesn't feel so good right at this moment. I could take, borrow for Workers' Village plus Poorhouse. We'll see what we draw here. Hopefully we get to the Devil's Workshop. So is there any use for develop here? Something I haven't really considered. The 5 cost doesn't really seem that great, actually. And for a 3 cost other than develop that you want. And with sort of weakish draw. It's also going to take more poorhouse and workers village. Okay. Okay, yeah, so here we will play 2 poorhouses. We'll go ahead and buy, like, this could be workers village plus moat. Yeah, I kind of like that. Takes more workers villages. Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and play this. Yeah, this is not optimal. Well, I guess it still works. Go state into workers village. Yeah, it's whatever. And so what do we buy here? We could take like workers village. Okay, so we have 1 spare action. And we want to take at least 1 poorhouse. 1 workers village. I guess we don't really need to play the remodel, so we could take another poorhouse. This is with 4 poorhouses, 5 workers villages, so 7 gains. Well, I guess we'll take 1 more poorhouse. Start taking walled villages, of course. Probably remodel like note to walled village this turn, maybe. Sorry, everyone. So this is kind of an impromptu match. I gotta kind of eat something during it. He kills the DW. He mills the DW. I don't really understand what the point of that was. So he starts greening. This idea was that he wants to like set up a win on his next turn somehow. I mean, I have 7 gains as we just discussed, but you know, I can I can just score here and it's fine. So here we will double. And buy a walled village, I think. Yeah. He has the same number of gains that I do, so. My advantage is that I have the extra moat and the extra walled village and the extra 6 points as of right now, so that's a pretty good set of advantages. Okay, I'm back here. What's he up to? Not much. Getting the sea hag, okay. It's whatever. I guess in doing that, he was not able to buy 2 provinces, so that doesn't seem very great for him. Play those. Okay, so we don't get to activate more imp off of that. Okay. It's a little annoying. I guess that's the point of the poorhouse. So if I take 2 provinces, that's bad. Take 1 province, it's also bad. There's a lot of imps at the bottom of my deck. So let's see, what are we doing here? One province is double plus mill, obviously. So it could be 3 duchies, I guess. Guess that's what it has to be. My advantage now is that I can keep gaining imps, whereas he cannot. Okay, it's a pretty benign flip. So he's in a tough spot. He can't really do 3 duchies. That loses too easily. So he probably has to do 2 provinces. Just province duchy, okay. Yeah, that's probably best. Okay. Oops. Get my vote now. Workers' village now. Poorhouse. A couple of these guys. The walled village. Okay. So I'll probably just have to double here and hope. Never finding the remodel is kind of annoying. He has a fairly easy tie, at least. Okay, which he's not going to get. Okay, so that was my start. So we get bonfire again. We have here. Lurker plus Silk Merchant is usually pretty good. There's Lurker Squire, but no attacks. You know, open Bonfire Silk Merchant. Feels best. Or possibly Bonfire Temple. Do want to get rid of these estates. So Bonfire Temple, the idea would be to like take lurkers. We definitely want a bonfire, I think. I think I will open with the temple. It's not my favorite card in the world, but does seem to go nicely with the bonfire. Yeah, I guess the problem is with the 9-card deck, our lurker is the lurker that we're going to buy on the next turn is going to whiff, but you know. That's how it goes, I guess. Okay, he's going for the count trashing instead, which I'm not really a huge fan of here. So the question is, do we want to spend money to take a third lurker? The answer is, well, so what's down there? We have another lurker. We have 2 coppers and an estate, I think, still. I think I would rather just save that. I don't know if I want to go that heavily into lurkers. Okay, that's a nice trash there. Here we can think about spending a coffer for the bonfire. We also need we also do kind of need money though, so maybe that's not a great idea. Could buy like a conspirator, it'll be pretty easy to activate. Yeah, the draw is pretty weak here, so I don't think you want to play with more than 2 lurkers, really. I guess there's Artificer Counting House here is kind of like a thing. Well, you'd have to get big hand size to begin with. It's kind of cute, but I don't think it's a real thing to do here. All right. So what do we do now? Take more conspirator. Yeah, we'll want Plaza at some point, but not quite yet, I don't think. Okay, now he's got his own lurker. So lurker pair even. So fancy. Take some more lurkers. Okay. Just take more silk merchant here. Just trash that. Thinking about temple points. That's probably not good. Probably it's better to buy like Plaza Conspirator, something along those lines. We'll want Farmer's Market at some point, I think, too. Maybe it's worth it to take the temple points this turn if you can take them. Also potentially to get a third lurker for like temple trashing silk merchants and then getting them back. Get some conspirators now. Okay. So we're gonna lurk the temple here. And probably just buy the temple, right? Yeah, that's just better. What are we gonna lurk then? I'm gonna take this silk merchant he left in the trash, I guess. Which means I can trash another one and then take it back. Okay. So I'm gonna buy that temple. And what's the other thing I'm gonna buy? 9 could be like temple. I mean, the farmer's market isn't very good right now. Could be temple double lurker. We are overdrawing a lot now. All right, let's go for it. It's kind of an aggressive sort of try and end the game soon type of play. We'll want more conspirators too, I think. Yeah, so I have 4 lurkers now. It's 9 games to pile, so really limits what he can do anyways. Yeah, he scores, which has to happen. What are lurkers doing? Some of them are going to trash silk merchants, I think. So we can do that. Take some conspirator, I think, here. So I probably should take a province too. Alright, so what do we have here? Reopen. Silver Moneylender looks okay. Secret Cave Moneylender also looks okay. I'll open Cave Moneylender, I think. Seer's gonna be really good here. You could do some council room militia stuff. You take some militia instead. I don't really like the militia here. I mean, it kind of makes sense because he knows I took the cave, so if he militias my cave hand, then the hand that I find the cave in, that's good. But so we're gonna go ahead and we can probably discard here. I think buy the silver. Then next turn we hit 5. Sure. I mean, it doesn't actually matter. It could have been either order. Okay. I'll take a seer, I think. So that's good. Here he's gonna hit me with the militia. Null by ports, I think. Okay. Yeah, I did get hit with the militia as predicted. Okay, also takes this here. Ports now. I hit with the bush again, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe I should have kept the cobbler there. Shoot. Yeah, okay, we do fortunately find a copper. But that could have been bad. This is probably borrow for seer, I think. I do also need that militia too. It's a moat. Okay, that's fair. Okay, yeah, we'll take militia now. Goes for the council room. I'll hit him back with that militia. There's going to be a way to leave mode on top of every turn, so that's going to be good. Do I want the council room? Or do I want the cobbler? I think I kind of like the cobbler more right now. Okay, it's kind of unsurprising. It says ports now. So we're just going to stop here and leave this seer on top, so this whole mess doesn't all cause infinity problems. I guess now we can take council room, probably. One is probably fine. We'll want the mode at some point. Okay, I'll put seer first. Okay, this is looking good. So we just think about uniques. I guess that was a stupid thing to play, but whatever, we're not going to ask for that undue. We'll hit with the militia now. It cost us a money lender play, basically, which is not great, but not the end of the world either. Take second cobbler, so we have a pair. It's not crazy. Cobbler plus moat. Something like that. So what are these wishes going to be? That's the next question. Probably some of them are going to be seers. Cobbler gets to gain a port, I guess, which is not super inspiring, but whatever. Port. Seer. You can wish for another seer, I guess. That's fine. Hit him with the militia. No, we can vote, right? Yeah, we can afford to vote. Hit him with the militia. Okay, he's got the moat in hand. We're saving wishes, apparently. Which is fine right now, I think. We could take 2 golds. We can go into like hard council room money type of thing. I do want ports though. Could do ports and just start provincing basically. That mostly sounds okay. Okay, good. We have the mode in hand. That's nice. Port here, I guess. Okay, mints. That's a nice big mint for him. Okay. So we can do the secret cave thing to try and leave a moat on top here. How do we do that? What are we discarding with it? It's maybe not worth doing. That's probably worth doing. Okay, that's good. Militia. Moneylender. Now we're going to use these wishes for like a couple of golds, basically. We'll take province plus what? Seer? Sure. All right, our effort we took to try and get that moat backfired. Okay, it just resigns anyways. It's reasonable. Okay, so this looks like a huge inventor thing. Inventor and highway. Woo. And open probably Inventor Pixie, I think. Sounds pretty good. We have the Margrave open. All right. That's a good open. We might need to mulligan this. Yeah, he gets flames. I'll play my Pixie, but unless it's something really good, I'm not playing this. So what do we have? We have 3-6. So what do we have here? There's a real lack of trashing other than Puka, which is annoying. I can open double cargo ship or something, but I do want to look for trashing in the black market, and the black market is going to be good with minion. It's a pretty decent combo. So I don't know what I open really. Is it just cargo ship anyways? Maybe like one cargo ship, one black market. Here I'll buy a lackeys, I guess. I can play both of those next turn. Assuming they collide. I don't know, the lackeys does not feel great here. It really doesn't. Okay, it's good. Glad I didn't do that. Then hopefully I find like a nice 2 or 3 cost trasher here. That would be ideal. Takes the minion. Makes sense. We do not find trashing. We do find city corridor, which is probably better than whatever else I'm doing with this turn. Anyways, we don't get to use the cargo ship this turn, but you know, such is life. Maybe the city corridor isn't good. If we're gonna play minion stuff, but I do want to do Puka stuff too to actually get rid of coppers. I mean, we do still have 2 actions down there I can connect with. Okay, he's gonna spin me, which I'm fine with, really. Mostly. Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't spin me again, because this is a nice hand. Nope, okay. It's not going so hot so far. Many attacks have were actually quite brutal. Hey, at least I'm out of debt after like 4 turns. And we have to keep playing just because it's a black market game. You never know. Never know what the black market's going to get you. All right. We need our own minions to compete. Once again, we're gonna get spun into just garbage. I'll take lackeys here. That bridge is real nice. Yeah, it takes the birds. That makes sense. All right, we're just gonna go over this line, I think. All right, well, thanks for listening.